Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into our Kare 11 game of the week, hockey night in Minnesota. And it's a matinee Thursday afternoon edition here in a busy holiday week. It's a big Central Lakes Conference 8AA matchup between the visiting Alexandria Cardinals and the home team, the Brainerd Little Falls Warriors. So excited to bring you this one here. This was actually supposed to be our game of the week a couple weeks ago on a Thursday night, December 15th, before it was rescheduled. There were some weather, travel concerns, and postponed here. But reporting to you live from the Essentia Health Sports Center in Brainerd, Minnesota, I'm Brandon Spratt. Happy to be along for the action with you here today. Alexandria, Brainerd, Little Falls from Brainerd. And the home team, the Warriors, take the ice. They are led by their captain, Lucy Peterson. And here come the visiting Cardinals. There in the black, we'll have starting lineup shortly. And we'll put some graphics across your screen as well to represent the starters. So teams take the ice. This is a big rivalry in Section 8AA. Teams have met in the section playoffs the last couple of years. Alexandria 5-4-1 and Brainerd Little Falls 6-4-2. Two strong programs out of the Central Lakes Conference, and we'll get the starting lineups and puck drop shortly. Here are the starting lineups for Alexandria. Across your screen, you can hear them as well. Hunter Selnow, sophomore, starts in goal. Aubrey Porter and Emma Ramstorff on the back ends. On the wing there is number 7, Julia Doherty, joined by Ella Westland and Lauren Maris. So on your screen, you see Morgan Ore, but instead it will be Doherty starting up front, and those are your Alexandria starters at 5-4-1. Next up, the Brainerd Little Falls starters. And now we have the Brainerd Little Falls starters. Bria Sawyer starts in goal. Lucy Peterson with Aubrey Coway on the back end. And Macy Peterson starts on the wing. She's joined up front by Molly Polkamp and Molly Hagley. As you see the Brainerd Little Falls starters across your screen, 6-4-2. And there they are on the ice. We'll have the national anthem, and then we'll be set for puck drop here from the Essentia Health Sports Center in Brainerd. We'll pause now for the anthem. Just about set for action here from Brainerd Little Falls, or Brainerd, I should say, at the Essentia Health Sports Center. Rest of the starters will go across your screen, or the rest of the lines. This is the second line for Alexandria. Ellingson, Carinta, and Treat up front. Latimer and Hornstein on the back end. And the third line for the Cardinals is Severson, and there's Doherty, who actually is starting up front today. Lily Dutton and Jada Waldorf on the back end. And the rest of the Brainerd Little Falls lineup. Here they are, their second line: Bailiff, Kappas, and Lemure. Engstrom and Kucher on the blue line. Third line for BLF: Toma, Lemure, and Finnegan. Kicker and Timmons on the back end. And actually get the right one up here. There you go. There's the headshots for Kicker and Timmons. And then the fourth line for Brainerd Little Falls. Here are the forwards: Bree Johnson, Hannah Newworth, and Jalen Wharton. Those are your lines. Thank you to the very hardworking Teresa Lund for getting those set up with headshots popped in and everything. It's really great work to bring you those graphics. Our starting goaltenders today: Hunter Selnow for Alexandria is 2-2 this season. Good numbers: .325 goals against and an .891 save percentage. Bria Sawyer, the senior, starts for Brainerd Little Falls. She is 4-4-2 with a .281 goals against and an .892 save percentage. Puck is down. We're underway from Brainerd. A big conference and section matchup. These two teams tied in their first meeting back in November. So this one here today will go a long way to determining maybe a conference champion, or at least conference positioning, and then section seeding once we get to the end of the season. So we're about halfway through the regular season. Cardinals have played 10 games, and the Warriors today playing their 13th out of 25, exactly at the halfway mark. Off the wall here, that shot block played toward the front, knocked down. This comes all the way through to the line for Engstrom. Now played at the side of the net by Ramstorff for Alexandria, who carries it to neutral across the red line. Cardinals change. Ramstorff knocked down there in the center of the ice. And puck transitions to neutral. That'll be pushed deep there by the Warriors' Lemure. Good stick behind the net by Latimer. Moves it up for Alex in the black sweaters. Red numbers, cursive Alex across the front. Warriors are in the home whites with the Warrior head logo. As that's flipped toward goal by Bailiff. Now the Cardinals look to transition here through the middle with Cadence Ellingson. Onside there, fanning on the shot. Played here by Latimer for the Cardinals. Now in behind the net, Hornstein. Left side, knocked off her stick. Good play by Peterson. Toma tried to work it. They jam it, side of the net, and backhanded just over the top by Levi Lemure. Good chance there for BLF. That one's backhanded up the ice. All the way down, just short of icing. They'll wave it off, and Lemure for the Warriors. 2 minutes gone. No whistles so far. Met at the line, here's Maris. Maris for the Cardinals. Plays it back to the point. Porter swings it, shot, knocked down. And a bouncing puck goes wide of Sawyer. Maris first there in the corner. Tried to chip it out front. Banging away and off the pad of Sawyer to the half boards. Cardinals win the board battle with Porter. Down the wall with Dutton. Behind the net, Ferguson there. Now Lucy Peterson, senior captain for Brainerd Little Falls. Here's Lemure, and it's dumped in deep. Warriors change. Snapped into neutral ice for Westland. Maris pulls it out. Moved up the wall. Now Molly Polkamp. Long pass and a good one. Finds Hagley. Has Peterson moving to the net. Hagley's pass off the skate of Waldorf. It's moved past Peterson. Engstrom at the line. Tries to work it deep up the boards for Macy Peterson. Leading scorer for Brainerd Little Falls. 12 points in 12 games. 8 goals to lead the way. Polkamp chipped toward the front. And that's blocked. Good block shot. Actually, that was Hagley, 20. Maris trying to clear it. Here's Polkamp. Weaving all the way around. Sharp angle off the shoulder there of Selnow. Along the boards here with Peyton Lemieux. That's wristed in. And Selnow will cover. Our first whistle comes nearly 3 minutes, 45 seconds in. Get the clock on the screen for you here as well momentarily. We're at 13:10 to go in the first period. And it'll start right now. Chance here. Shot comes in. Loose, and it's away from Selnow. Josie Kappas was jamming away. Nice move there along the end boards by Bailiff. To the line. Kucher sends it down low. Pulled away here by Treat. Left wing side pushed ahead Ellingson. Alex changes. And Lucy Peterson will dump the puck in for the Warriors. 5-1 shots in the early going in favor of the home squad. Here goes Maris with some speed. And that one's played off the very top part of the glass. Held at the line here by Severson. Sends across corner. Maris chases, ties up with Engstrom. Engstrom plays the boards. And offside. Again, if you're just joining us, we were scheduled to do this game 2 weeks ago on December 15th, but it was canceled or rescheduled due to some weather here in central Minnesota. Rescheduled here for this Thursday afternoon during the holiday season. We're happy to flex the game back in and get it on our schedule, make the trip up here to the Essentia Health Sports Center. That's played through the slot and picked up there by Hagley. Hagley will twist back behind the net. Up the boards looking for Peterson. And Peterson will get it out. Porter for Alex. Far side to Doherty. That one hits Ellingson. And now Westland. Dumped in by the Cardinals. Bria Sawyer out of her net to play it. And that'll be dumped in by Ramstorff. Sharp angle there as it took a big kick off the end boards, but fired high. And breaks loose there for Josie Kappas. Kappas plays it up ahead for Lemieux. Wide, and here's Bailiff. To the line for Engstrom. Now Engstrom again. Swings it D to D. Kare, and deflects up and out of play. Face off to the left here of Hunter Selnow. It's won by the Warriors. Toma to the line. Engstrom down the boards. Toma fights through some contact. Works it behind the net. Lemieux. That's Levi Lemieux. There's Levi and Peyton, I believe. Out front, it's loose, but fished out with a really good stick by Lillian Dutton. The ninth grade forward for Alex. Fished it away from a dangerous area. Now Dutton will dump the puck in after gaining the red line. Severson behind the net. Off the bench was Porter looking to hold. Here go the Warriors with Finnegan. Finnegan dumps in wide of Selnow. The rest of the Warriors changing. Played back by Polkamp to Lucy Peterson. Looking for Macy on the left side. Good forecheck by Polkamp. Out front. Oh, and tied up just at the moment of the shot was Hagley. That comes through, knocked down. Nice save by Ramstorff. Comes in, and Ramstorff, or rather, Selnow will squeeze it. And just like that. Forgot to start the clock that time. See, that's my bad. We'll get it back on track. 9:14 to go, opening period. A battle off the dot. And played ahead by the Cardinals. Doherty to Westland. Here's Maris. Goes back to Hornstein on the blue line. Plays catch there with her D partner Kylie Latimer. Right wing is Westland. Dumps it in wide of Sawyer. Peterson for Peterson. Up the left side, that's Lucy DeMacy. And loose puck picked up here by Carinta. Turned away by Peterson. That's off a skate by Westland. Bailiff through the middle. Up to Kappas. Couldn't connect there with Peyton Lemieux. Right side looking for Treats. And it is an icing on the Cardinals. These teams met early in the season. It was a 3-3 tie at the Runestone Community Center on Tuesday, November 22nd. Alexandria scored 2 goals late to come back in that one and force overtime. It eventually ended in a tie. That's the tie you see on the Cardinals record. Brainerd Little Falls with 2 ties. Their most recent game was a tie against Bemidji in another big Section 8 AA matchup. This Section 8 AA is pretty wide open, has been the last couple of years. It was these Warriors who made the trip to the XL Energy Center last year, falling to the eventual state champion Andover Huskies in the quarterfinals. Alexandria, a lot of state tournament appearances to their name as well, but none since moving up to Class AA. They made a lot of appearances at the single A level, but at the AA level here in Section 8, it's been Brainerd Little Falls 3 of the last 5 seasons. Maris from her own dot. Doherty trying to jam it out. And this is Toma. Through the middle from Kucher, didn't connect. And pops up and hits the net, out of play. Shots are 9-1 here early for Brainerd Little Falls, who have carried the play. A few nice saves from Hunter Selnow. It's played off the end wall by Latimer. Toward the slots. And Bailiff was tied up as she took the shot into the corner. Here's Latimer. To the half boards there for Treat. Now Treat picks it up. Looks to move it around Kappas, but cannot. Board battle picked up by Latimer. Plays it behind the net. Up the boards, Ellingson. And Latimer. And Alex gets the puck to neutral now. Taylor Treat, right side. Stops there. Looks to leave it for Latimer. Maris on the loose puck. Maris along the end boards. Snaps it to the line, but just rolled off the stick there of Jada Waldorf. Here's Levi Lemieux pushing it ahead. Maris looking left side for Severson. Dutton. And the Cardinals get it deep. 5:40 to go in a quick opening period. Forgot to start the clock again. Apologies. Chance for the Cardinals, and that's going to be a penalty as Doherty was tied up. First power play of the game goes to Alexandria with 5:29 to go in the opening frame. Alexandria at 16% on the power play. And Brainerd Little Falls 76.5 on the kill. So about 1 out of every 6 for Alex on the power play so far this year. And about 3 out of 4 for the Warriors. Game's first power play to Alexandria, the visitors. Here from the Essentia Health Sports Center in Brainerd, Minnesota. Maris, quick shot, and that deflected. Didn't get all the way through on Sawyer. Lucy Peterson sits in the box. This to the line, and Ramstorff is forced to neutral. Pressured there by Molly Polkamp. Maris just out of the reach of Ella Westland. Westland into the boards. Referee shakes his head, and that one is going to be picked up against the Cardinals. Cross-check, it looked like, from Westland. Touched up here, and we'll skate 4-on-4. Yeah, Ramstorff for cross-checking. Took a little bit of a retaliatory whack there, and that one was called after she was ridden into the boards a little bit. So we'll skate 4-on-4 now with 4:48 in the opening period. Polkamp ties up. Aubrey Coway. Nice pass here to Polkamp with some speed. Trying to work through 3 Cardinals. Selno will cover. And Polkamp goes in hard to the crease. Lost her stick in the process, but gets it back. About a minute to go on the 4-on-4. It'll be about a 40-second power play for the Warriors. Peterson tries to work it out front. And it's sent up the ice. Icing on Alexandria. 4:15 to go in the period. 47 seconds of 4-on-4. Shots are 10-1 in favor of the Warriors. Clean win. Chipped up the wall by Kappas. Peterson had it lost in her feet. Tapped it back for Kappas, who walks down, fires. Steered away by Selnow. Now Alex can carry. They're 2-on-3 through the middle. Knocked away from Dutton. Held at the line by Porter. Goes to Dutton. Nice move. Dutton shoots, and Sawyer the save. To the line. And that's turned away with a pad by Bria Sawyer. Good pinch by Porter toward the corner. Maris. 10 seconds of 4-on-4. Ramstorff. She works inside and eventually knocked off her stick. This one flipped up the glass and is out of play as the Warriors are full strength. 42 seconds of power play time. Brainerd will have to build from their own zone. Warriors on the power play this year are at 9.7%. They've scored 3 times in 31 opportunities. Nice play to get it deep by Doherty. She'll go off for a quick change. 25 on the power play in 3:10 in the opening period. Lucy Peterson goes near side here for Peyton Lemure, who waits for Peterson. Just 5 seconds on the power play. Turning back. That's toward the front off a skate and covered by Sell now. Cardinals are back to full strength, and we have 2:45 to go in the frame. This is just a great week of hockey. This is our third hockey night in Minnesota, part of a triple header, as I called it. We did the boys game from St. Louis Park the other night, Lakeville South against Hill Murray. Last night, Matt Harrington and I had the pleasure of taking in the Girls Walser Invitational Championship game from Brainerd and Edina. That was a Minnetonka win. And now we're here to complete our triple header. Again, this is a rescheduled game up here in Brainerd between the Cardinals and the Warriors. Polkamp, that's blocked down. Engstrom slides it across. I think that hit Peterson out front for the Warriors as she looks to work inside, but a pack of Cardinals tracking her. It's loose. Save, rebound. Oh, how'd that not go in? Oh, I had the goal call ready. Thought Macy Peterson was going to finish that one off with the net open. But somehow it stayed out. Wow. Final 2 of the first period. Selnow's coming up with some big saves to keep us scoreless here. Bailiff goes right side there for Peyton Lemure. Turn back to the Cardinal. Kucher fired and blocked. Turned over though to Kappas. And now skated ahead by Emma Ramstorff for Alex. While her line mates change it up, Ramstorff did a good job to hold that play up. Cadence Ellingson from corner, pulled out by Kucher. Skating the line here is Lauren Hornstein. Through traffic. Oh, that one got in on Sawyer late until she saw it, but she blocked it away. Now Kucher to neutral. Good pressure, but great control by Lauren Hornstein, who moves it up the ice with 40 seconds to go. That's to the front, and a save by Sawyer as she shuts down Doherty. Definitely more shots and good chances for BLF, but Bria Sawyer's had to come up big as well, as her team currently out shooting Alex 14-5. But Alex has been a little bit better as this period has gone on. And now some space for Macy Peterson in the final 10 seconds. Peterson to the line. This is Engstrom. Now Peterson, who's tied up along the boards. Cardinals do a good job to eat that up, tie up, and work off the final 33 seconds. Again, apologies for forgetting to start the clock. I know it's nice to see the clock at home. I'm a one-man production here, and I'll try to be better starting the clock in the second period. So no score after one here from Essentia Health Sports Center in Brainerd. Warriors outshoot the Cardinals 14-5. What a scoreless first period. I want to thank our sponsor, St. Cloud State University, SCSU. They sponsored the first period. And also want to thank our second period sponsor, Affinity. That's Affinity Plus Credit Union, bringing you our second period. And we'll have that second period coming up shortly after a word from our sponsors. 14-5 shots, but no score through one here in Brainerd. We'll be back. This is MNHockey.tv's Kare 11 Hockey Night in Minnesota Game of the Week. This is the makeup edition, as this game was canceled from a couple of weeks ago, rescheduled for today. Little matinee hockey for you here on a Thursday afternoon. Happy holidays, everyone. We'll be back with the second period shortly. Reporting from Brainerd, 0-0 between the Cardinals and the Warriors.
Behind every world-class athlete, there's a team who takes extra care to support them. At Affinity Plus, we take extra care with all your banking goals, from checking accounts to credit cards. Our biggest victory? Helping you win in the ways that matter most. Affinity.
Your college experience begins with your dream. Your time at St. Cloud State will uniquely be your own, but your journey will be guided by our community. Be you. Be bold. Be a Husky.
They say good things come to those who wait. But greatness, that's a different beast. It doesn't come when it's called. It won't wander up to those who do nothing. You have to bait it with the sweat you leave on the ice. You gotta push through the pain, smile through every ache, and suffer every shift. You gotta chase it, all in the name of the game you love. Because greatness comes to those who take it.
Sniper's Edge Hockey is your one-stop shop for your at-home hockey training needs on and off the ice. Find the perfect start to your at-home training area with slick tiles, synthetic ice, or a rink liner. Or upgrade your home setup with one of our top-quality training tools to help you work on soft hands, all of your deeks and dangles, perfect your one-timer, and improve the power and accuracy of your shot. Find it all online and in stock for immediate shipping at snipersedgehockey.com.
What if there was a place where everything was hockey?
Oh, I need to skate. Here comes Steve's and on goal all alone.
In Minnesota, there is.
Scores!
Welcome back into the Essentia Health Sports Center. We are live in Brainerd here this afternoon for a Central Lakes Conference Girls matchup between the Alexandria Cardinals and the Brainerd Little Falls Warriors. No score after the first period. Home team Brainerd Little Falls with a 14-5 edge in shots on goal. We had a nice little ceremony between periods. They honored some Brainerd Little Falls Girls High School hockey alumni who are here in the house. Got some good cheers, of course, over the holiday period. A lot of people back at home. Even some current college students, I believe, as well. Recent grads were here. That's kind of the buy-in you see at a lot of these successful programs. And this has been a very successful program. State participants 3 of the last 5 seasons. I'm looking right over the ice at the banners hanging over center ice right now. Loud and proud here at the Essentia Health Sports Center. 2018 Section 8 AA champions, 2019 Section 8 AA champions, and then back to St. Paul last year in 2022. Alexandria, one of the teams looking to unseat them. This is a deep Section 8 AA. This year you have Bemidji, who only has 1 loss. Moorhead, generally regarded as the section favorite. They were the runner-ups a year ago and are very strong. Just actually finished up play at the Walser Invitational over the first part of this week. Had a chance to watch them a couple times. And Moorhead is a very strong squad, but Roseau has a good young crop of players. So these 2 teams plus Roseau, plus Bemidji, plus Moorhead, this Section 8 AA tournament is going to be an absolute blast to follow come early February. I truly believe any one of those 5 teams absolutely could win the section if it breaks right. So that's why a game like today is so important. The higher seed you get, the easier matchup in theory. Although, again, based on the 5 I just named, it's going to be tough. And that's going to be a quarterfinal. Someone's going to draw the 4-5 game out of that group of 5 teams. And that's going to be a tough slog to get to state with 3 really challenging games in a row. And don't want to count out any of the other teams in the section as well. No, Sartell, Sauk Rapids, St. Cloud, and Buffalo. We're not forgetting about you. If anybody from those communities are tuning in today, watching a couple of section rivals. Teams will switch ends here, of course. Thanks for joining us on Kare 11 digital platforms, as well as MNHockeyTV YouTube page, if that's where you're joining us. Our free game of the week. And again, this is our 3rd in a row. It's been a busy week of hockey. And excited to be bringing this one to you here from Brainerd. There's a short pass from Hagley, who was looking for Peterson. Now Hagley gets to work along the end boards. Breaks loose for Westland, but great work by Macy Peterson. Peterson hands it off. That's to the front. Oh, what a save by Selnow as she turns away the bid from in tight. Looking for the one-timer. Comes loose. That's blocked. Good shot block out front as Hagley looked to wheel and fire. And a good start to this second frame for the home squad. Offside at the blue line. Peyton Lemure straight ahead of the play. Tie up just inside the Alexandria end. I almost said Andover. I've been watching the Huskies a little too much the last couple days, obviously. Loose behind the net, Sawyer. Maybe a bit of a loose touch, loose play of the puck there. But they get out of danger. Here's Engstrom. Trying to snap it far side was Bailiff, and Peyton Lemure will dump it in. That's swept to the boards there by Latimer. Played in, delayed offside. Warriors will touch up. It's wrapped in, and still enough time for Bryn Toma to get in on the forecheck. Now Latimer out of the corner. That one pops in on goal. And a save made there by Hunter Selnow. Defensive zone draw for the Cardinals. That one trickles in on the dot. And we'll do it all over again. Just a couple seconds off the clock. Wheeling out of the corner. There's a tie up there on the dot. Now played hard to the boards by Ramstorff. Breaks loose, but good stick by Porter. Doherty up to the half boards. Now Doherty through neutral. Severson looking to get the turn on Peterson, but that's tough to do. Lucy Peterson, a rock on the blue line for Brainerd Little Falls, number 26, wearing the C. Now Peterson in a foot race with her opposite 26, Lillian Dutton. Behind to Engstrom, and now Engstrom up the left side. Can carry the play. Working around, and now along the end wall toward the slot, and pass to Polkamp. Here's Hagley. Cushioned off the boards by Audrey Coway. And now Lauren Maris. That one takes a deflection. Popped up in the air. Strong play along the boards by Engstrom. Hagley sends it just wide. Warriors buzzing in the offensive zone at the moment. Kuchar will hold. Maris trying to flip it out. Another strong play by Kuchar. And Selnow will take the whistle there. Good start to this second frame. Brainerd Little Falls picking up where they left off in the first. 13:30 to go. And we're still scoreless. Big time tie-ups on these face-offs at the moment. Eventually it's fished out by the Cardinals. Hornstein. Tried to twist it back up the boards. Kuchar on the far side at the half wall. Plays it down but intercepted. Ellingson for the Cardinals. Goes to Latimer, who dumps it in. Bria Sawyer from the side of her net for Lucy Peterson. Cardinals to the line. Latimer. Good shot block there by Peyton Lemure. Forecheck. Severson wins it back. Wraps the end wall. Cardinals looking to change. Kuchar behind the net to Peterson. Up the boards for Lemure. To the line, held in. Latimer. That's steered away just out of the reach of Sawyer, who keeps it moving. To neutral ice and Hornstein. Oh, big collision there. Officials rule it was inadvertent. It looked like it was as well. That was a big collision through the middle. Hornstein a little shaken up. Will go to the bench. Her stick still lying in the offensive zone. We play on, though, 5 minutes into this second period. Top of the circle, shot. And a save by Selnow off the blade of Aubrey Coway. Cardinals already playing a little bit short today. As we see a player over on the bench with the helmet on. I think that is Morgan Ore. She's played in just 5 games this season out of the Cardinals' 10. So Alex playing a little short-handed today. Lauren Maris, their leading scorer, is out on the ice. Pass was intended there for her. She's number 9 with the bubble. And Ramstorff covers again. Sorry, Selnow. Don't know where I'm getting Ramstorff from. She's made 20 saves, though, so far. Hunter Selnow. Her counterpart, Bria Sawyer, with 6. Oh, that one catches the goalpost. Off the dot, Christina Bailiff. Sharp angle, caught the iron, played in behind. That one up high. It's blocked down. Here go the Cardinals with Carinta. She's got good speed. Forced on her backhand, defended really well by Kendra Kucher. Jammed up the wall. This to the line. Blockered away by Sawyer. BLF to transition with Peyton Lemure. That's batted down and played by Kappas. Shot rings wide. Now things getting a little bit stretched at the moment. Severson lost an edge. Played in. Sawyer at the side of her net. It's Engstrom. Here's Coway. Going for Hagley. Back to Engstrom. Left side just a little too strong for Macy Peterson. Played ahead there by Engstrom. Not enough for icing. Maris. Knocked down Peterson. Defender falls down. Macy Peterson with a chance and puts it over the top. Good take there. Here goes 19, Westland, who moves in but forced wide. Defended really well by Coway. Actually, that was Kucher, 16, not 19. Long shot is blocked down out front by Peterson. Goes up the right wing for Hagley, who gains the red line and dumps it in. Warriors change. Hornstein, good to see her back out there. Plays it up, Ramsdorff, and that's deflected deep. Peterson takes behind the net. This to the line, Hornstein walks one. Almost walked another, worked down the wall, but lost control. Played to the glass by the Warriors. They're pinned in. Peterson. Sends one up the ice. This one. Go down. We'll get it reset in a sec. Glove down on a nice bid there. Sorry, things froze there for just a moment. Couldn't stop the clock. We have 9:11 to go in the second period. I was trying to stop the clock. It tricked. 9:07 to go in the period. And we should be back on time there. Approaching halfway in regulation. No score yet in this one. Here goes Kappas with a good burst of speed, but a great long reach by Latimer to deny her there. Now Doherty behind the net. Trying to get it out. Good board battle with Lemure. Coway plays the boards. And Peterson knocked down in front of her bench. We have a penalty coming up here. Brainerd Little Falls will go to the power play with 8:37 remaining. Lauren Hornstein takes a seat. And a power play for Brainerd Little Falls, trying to break the ice. Warriors off the dot. They'll get it deep with Polkamp, who sets it up there. Here's Engstrom. Back with Polkamp, and Peterson was tied up. She tried to pull the trigger. Hagley down low. Back to Polkamp. And here's Peyton Lemure. Hagley. Lemure, one-timer. Oh, and it hit the side of the net. Good look, and sent down the ice by the Cardinals. 40 gone on the power play. Hagley gets there first to Mercedes Engstrom. was muscled off the puck. Good defensive play by Westland. Cleared the length of the ice by Porter. Halfway gone in the power play. Here goes Macy Peterson. Peterson works in the middle, fires. Good pad save. Peterson, top of the dot. Over to Lucy Peterson. Loose. Selnow down, but we got the whistle. As the official on the backside couldn't see the puck. He pulls the trigger, but the important part, Selnow did fight off the initial shot from Lucy Peterson. 48 seconds on a Brainerd Little Falls power play. And that's cleared past Kucher and down the ice. Tap to Lucy Peterson from Sawyer. It's turned over. And Waldorf gets it deep for Alex. 22 on the power play now. Probing pass through the neutral zone up to Toma, who ties up. Leaves it for Josie Kappas, who gets it deep for the Warriors. 10 now on the power play. Back to Kappas. Peterson to line. Deflects off a skate to the half boards. Sharp angle. Blocked down. Off a skate. Peterson will send it back in deep. Cardinals are full strength. Good board battle there. Polkamp throws some weight to win the puck back. Cardinals looking to get it out. And they will. Breaks loose. Rink wide pass looking for Ellingson. A little bit strong. And Sawyer will have to cover. And take the faceoff in her own zone. 6:04 to go in a still scoreless game in the second period. Here goes Hagley on the right wing. Puck comes cross ice. Pushed ahead. Maris will get there. Try to play it through the feet of the defender, but Polkamp alert. Made a nice play. Now it's poked ahead by Peterson. Has Hagley up the right wing. Could be a 2-on-1. Pass. Hagley shoots just wide. Transition game opening up a bit here. Peterson twists it deep. Ramsdorff moved up the boards and knocked out to neutral. Maris applying the pressure. Toma back with the Cardinals. Broken up there looking for Maris. Here's Kucher. Skated ahead here by Finnegan, but tied up nicely from behind by Doherty. Doherty up the wall. Here goes Doherty. Behind the net, slides it toward the slot. It's going to be waved off. That was played back by the Cardinals into their own zone. Latimer for Doherty. Now they turn it back to neutral. Kylie Latimer dumps it in. 4:20 in this second period. That's off the outside of the cage. Under the control now of Lucy Peterson. Try to jam it out, and the Warriors will. Dumped in. Now through the middle. Here goes Peyton Lemure. Right wing side, intercepted. Latimer can carry the play. Latimer moves in. Oh, off the tip of the glove there of Sawyer. And sails over the top. Backhanded up the ice. Now moved up the boards. Here goes Maris. Works inside. Blocked. And played there with a high stick by Maris. Whistle will take the faceoff back down to Alexandria ice with 3:17 to go in the second. Doherty looking left wing for Severson. Held it at the line by Coway. And Coway trips up ahead here. Could be a chance. Dutton in, scores! Cardinals strike first with 3:01 to go in the second. And it is Lillian Dutton who gets her third of the season. Goes 5-hole on Bria Sawyer. Unfortunate there for the Warriors, as it was Coway, who, while backpedaling, who tripped. And that left the space for the Cardinals. So finally an icebreaker here in Brainerd. 1-0 Alexandria on the goal by 9th grade forward Lillian Dutton. Just one of 2 9th graders on this varsity roster for the Cardinals. Now Macy Peterson takes it wide. Peterson trying to play it out front. Severson will get an assist as well. That's the other 9th grade on the roster for the Cardinals. So Jersey Severson and Lillian Dutton picking up points on that one. The youngsters giving the Cardinals a spark and giving them the lead here in Brainerd. That's played ahead there by Bailiff. And picked off. Dumped in there by Lemure. Cardinals go behind the net. D to D, Latimer. Now to the half boards. Elena Loveland, number 6 for the Cardinals. Onside at the line. Bailiff, turned back, swept deep by Kappas. Warriors will change. 90 seconds in the frame. And that's up the ice for an icing on Alex. Again, thank you to our second period sponsor here, Affinity Plus Credit Union. Presenting sponsor here for Hockey Night in Minnesota for the second frame. A second frame that it's Alexandria taking a 1-goal lead with 80 seconds to play. That's picked off. Moving down, block shot. Turn toward goal, but wide. Played off the boards. And then dumped in by Coway. Porter knocked away there by Dutton, who has the goal for the Cardinals in this one as we've entered the final minute. For period number 2. Long pass, it's Dutton again. Here goes Dutton, backhand, forehand. It didn't get a lot on it. Good back pressure from Brainerd Little Falls there. They have some numbers here as Polkamp skates it ahead. Bumped off the spot though. Cardinals look ahead. Long pass for Treat. 30 seconds now. Treat is pinned there in the corner. Goes to the line for Hornstein. And fanning on the shot was Latimer. Macy Peterson doing some dirty work down in the corner in the final 15 or so seconds. Now behind the net. Skating it up the right side there, Molly Hagley. But that is the horn, and that is how our second period will end. Brainerd Little Falls up 2-1 in shots on goal. They're at 22-11 after 2 periods. But it is the Cardinals who break the ice with the late goal there in the second from Lillian Dutton. And they lead by a goal heading to the third in this crucial Central Lakes Conference matchup. Alexandria leads the Central Lakes Conference standings at the moment, 4-0-1. Brainerd Little Falls is 2-0-1. This conference also includes, among other teams, you have Fergus Falls, Wilmer, St. Cloud, River Lakes, Sartell, Sauk Rapids. So a couple other section opponents here in the Central Lakes Conference. And then you have a few teams down in a single A section. I think section 6, might be section 5. I can't remember, but I know Fergus Falls, Wilmer, and River Lakes all play in the same section. So fighting for what is effectively first place. The only 2 undefeated teams in the Central Lakes Conference, and fighting for section seeding come that time later in the season. It's actually not as far away as you think. Only early February for these girls programs. All right, well,
Behind every world-class athlete, there's a team who takes extra care to support them. At Affinity Plus, we take extra care with all your banking goals, from checking accounts to credit cards. Our biggest victory? Helping you win in the ways that matter most. Affinity Plus.
Your college experience begins with your dream. Your time at St. Cloud State will uniquely be your own, but your journey will be guided by our community. Be you. Be bold. Be a Husky.
They say good things come to those who wait. But greatness, that's a different beast. It doesn't come when it's called. It won't wander up to those who do nothing. You have to bait it with the sweat you leave on the ice. You gotta push through the pain, smile through every ache, and suffer every shift. You gotta chase it, all in the name of the game you love. Because greatness comes to those who take it.
Sniper's Edge Hockey is your one-stop shop for your at-home hockey training needs on and off the ice. Find the perfect start to your at-home training area with slick tiles, synthetic ice, or a rink liner. Or upgrade your home setup with one of our top-quality training tools to help you work on soft hands, all of your deeks and dangles, perfect your one-timer, and improve the power and accuracy of your shot. Find it all online and in stock for immediate shipping at snipersedgehockey.com.
What if there was a place where everything was hockey?
Funny escape. Here comes Steves in on goal all alone.
In Minnesota, there is.
Scores!
Behind every world-class athlete, there's a team who takes extra care to support them. At Affinity Plus, we take extra care with all your banking goals, from checking accounts to credit cards. Our biggest victory? Helping you win in the ways that matter most. Affinity Plus.
Your college experience begins with your dream. Your time at St. Cloud State will uniquely be your own, but your journey will be guided by our community. Be you. Be bold. Be a Husky.
They say good things come to those who wait. But greatness, that's a different beast. It doesn't come when it's called, it won't wander up to those who do nothing. You have to bait it with the sweat you leave on the ice. You gotta push through the pain, smile through every ache, and suffer every shift. You gotta chase it. All in the name of the game you love. Because greatness comes to those who take it.
Sniper's Edge Hockey is your one-stop shop for your at-home hockey training needs on and off the ice. Find the perfect start to your at-home training area with slick tiles, synthetic ice, or a rink liner. Or upgrade your home setup with one of our top-quality training tools to help you work on soft hands, all of your deeks and dangles, perfect your one-timer, and improve the power and accuracy of your shot. Find it all online and in stock for immediate shipping at snipersedgehockey.com.
We are back for the third period here on our Kare 11 game of the week between Alexandria and Brainerd Little Falls. Apologies, I had a little difficulty getting the audio to restart. Was panicking for a moment, but thankfully it came good, and we should be set here for the third. Only missed about 40 seconds there of commentary. I'll get the clock started here in just a moment as well, and it's down to 16. So Alexandria leads by a goal by Lillian Dutton. 1-0 here in the third. .15.5 to go in regulation. 1-0 lead for the Cardinals here at the Essentia Health Sports Center in Brainerd. Nice move with the line there by Sophia Carinta. Sophia Carinta, not Sophie Carinta. And that's icing there on the Warriors with 15-17 remaining in regulation. Again, want to thank you for joining us today, wherever you're joining from. It's been a good one so far in this crucial Central Lakes Conference and Section 8 AA matchup. That's tipped. Oh, and a big save there on the tipped shot from Julia Doherty. Elk River Zimmerman in the house. Boys matchup coming up later tonight, JV and varsity here at the Essentia Health Sports Center. I'll be on the road by then, but that's what I was told by some of the folks here. Had a chance to meet a lot of good folks here up in Brainerd. They're excited to have the game here this afternoon. I've talked to fans here in the building as well. Some of you were looking for the link at home, I guess, and talked to a few folks. Was able to get them set up with the link. Happy you're able to tune in wherever you're tuning in from today, whether it's across the great state of Minnesota or anywhere else, really, that you're able to watch this. It's on YouTube and available for everyone. 14 and a half minutes to play. Alexandria leads by 1-0. 23-12 are the shots in this one. And I think I realized what I did. For those of you watching at home, I had the ad package that's supposed to play during the intermission. I had that running and didn't realize it. So I think that's what cut off the first 40 seconds of the period. So I apologize for that, folks at home. That one's on me. My bad. Let's enjoy the final 14 minutes. We didn't miss any goals. That would have been really unfortunate and would have been totally my fault. So anyway, back to the action. 13:40 to go. Here's Mercedes Engstrom, number 2, who flips it here near side for Bailiff, who goes into the corner. Nice forecheck there. 2 players going hard into the boards. And they'll get untied. Alexandria pushes out to neutral, and Lucy Peterson. Peterson dumps it in. Delayed offside as they had to touch up. Comes out toward the blue line. And now winding it behind the net is Bryn Toma. Toma skates up the right side. Puck pops into the bench. 13:04 to play. Close, low-scoring game here today. Probably shouldn't be a surprise with these two teams meeting. They are both very strong defensively. Cardinals give up 2.5 goals per game and score 2.8. Brainerd Little Falls gives up 2.42 and scores 2.17. So if any team's able to get to 3 goals, they're likely to win the game. That being said, of course, the first time they played it was a 3-3 tie. So go figure. Cardinals out front. Good save, Sawyer. This is at the line with Waldorf. Cross comes through, and Sawyer with a left pad save there. Back to Latimer. Latimer works it ahead. Flipped up the ice by Peterson. Warriors just in need of a change, and they'll ice the puck. Double 12s on the clock. 12-12 remaining. Shots 23-14, Alexandria at the moment. Cardinals control off the dot. Ramsdorff, snapper, and Sawyer, a nice save. Sliding off to a right. What was a hefty shots deficit after one is closing ever so slightly. Well, actually, not really. It was 14-5 BLF after one. It's 10-9 cents in favor of the Cardinals. So last period plus has been played pretty even. But the Cardinals have the game's only goal. Nice move to the front on a backhand. Polkamp trying to squeeze it in at the near post. And Sell now comes up with another one. Another save. Having a great game today. Hunter Sell now. Does have one shutout this season. And has 24 saves to her credit today thus far. Top line is in there for Brainerd Little Falls. Bouncing puck settled and a big blocker save. Chance there for Cadence Ellingson for the Cardinals. Remember that one as we come down the stretch. Sawyer keeping her team in it, down by just 1. Hagley finds some space and skates it out. Here goes Molly Hagley in alone, 1-on-5. Drags it. Nicely done, and a poke check there by the goaltender, Selnow. Molly Hagley almost skated through the entire defense. Here goes Treat, who will dump it in. And the Cardinals likewise want to change. Doherty takes it in the corner. Penalty behind the play, and it's on Alexandria. I think it's going to be interference away from the play. And a power play chance for the Cardinals. It is interference. Emma Ramstorff was looking to maybe set a bit of a pick there or something. 10:59 to go. Power play opportunity for Brainerd Little Falls. To the line, shot by Hagley, and couldn't tell if that hit Macy Peterson or a defender out front. Hard battle along the end boards. Great work there by Porter. Ties up with Polkamp, but Polkamp able to pick a pass to the line. Hagley. Down low pass, Peyton Lemure. And now behind the net. That deflects around, and Maris will clear it all the way down the ice. Off the glass. Cardinals get a clearance. 40 seconds gone in the power play. Through the middle for Peterson. Bouncing pucks. Falls for Polkamp. Polkamp to the front, taken down, and it's going to be a 5-on-3. Tripping is the call. Polkamp was dancing on her edges. Penalty on Alexandria. This time it's Porter. Minute 13 of 5-on-3. I'm just going to look to the bench. Coach Rusk on the bench for Brainerd Little Falls. Do you pull the trigger on a timeout? I think you consider it. Maybe at some point. Maybe if you get a whistle later in this 5-on-3. Lucy Peterson's shot is deflected up and out of play. But you're going to get a significant 5-on-3 here. Still a minute 5. If you get a whistle at some point later and you want to rest your top unit, I think this is worth spending a timeout. My colleagues at MNHockey.tv know I'm a proponent of the early timeout, so they won't be surprised with me sharing that insight. Oh, a stick absolutely shatters. Oh my goodness. I've never seen a stick blade fly that far. Peyton Lemure's stick blade is caught in, well, no, it's not. It went up into the net out of play. I'm transfixed by that while the play's going on. Drop pass. Oh, and a blocker saved by Selnow, who turns away Molly Polkamp. 9:37 to go in the game. 39 seconds, 5-on-3. Broken stick there as Peyton Lemure tried the one-timer. The stick broke in half. She was left with the shaft. The stick blade sailed way up into the mesh behind the net. Don't know how well you saw it at home. And here comes the timeout. Well done. Coach Tate Rusk and Brainerd Little Falls take their timeout with 9:37 remaining. They have 39 seconds of 5-on-3. And this is a great opportunity to rest that top unit. They've been out there since the beginning of the first penalty, so about 80 seconds long on the shift here. You take the timeout and extend that shift. Get Peterson and Polkamp and Hagley and others, get them some rest and send them back out there. This could be the game. You never know with only 9:37 to play. Third period sponsor here is the Red Black League. So thank you to our sponsor, the Red Black League, for sponsoring our third period here today. Here we go, 9:37 to go. Coach Tate Rusk of the Brainerd Little Falls Warriors takes the timeout. He's assisted by, among others, Coach Tony Kucher, the longtime boys head coach at Little Falls High School. So he's an assistant on the bench to Coach Rusk. Cardinals coached by Molly Arola is their head coach. All right, huge face-off here. The puck is loose, coming down, firing, and a save by Selnow. Long shot from Peyton Lemure up top. 5 seconds off the clock. 34 to go, a 5-on-3, and now another big face-off. Every face-off just keeps ramping up in the importance. Maris, and it's won by Polkamp. Peterson at the line. Down, Polkamp shoots. Sell now another save. And Peterson touched it with a high stick. Maris decided to play it. And the referee did get the penalty behind the play. Holding is the call. And that's a tough one for the Warriors, as their leading scorer, Macy Peterson, will sit for 2. She played the puck with a high stick. It was really close. I couldn't tell if she really even got much of a piece of it or not, but probably just enough there. And now we're 4-on-3. Still a power play here for 19 seconds for the Warriors. It's Hagley. Right side, Polkamp dumps it in. And Selnow will cover. So 7 seconds now, 4-on-3. Then it becomes 4-on-4 for a good 45, 48 seconds. So there'll be plenty of ice out there for both teams. Power play, Cardinals on the back end. Looking for the one-timer there was Polkamp up top. Fanned on it and now out to neutral. We're under 9 to go in regulation. Polkamp up the right side. And icing is the call. So 1 penalty off the board for Alex. We're 4-on-4 rather, for 38 seconds. At the conclusion of that, 54 seconds of a Cardinals power play. So about half of a power play for Alex. Big chance there for Alex on the back end. Still in a 1-goal game. Didn't really expect anything different with these two teams locking up. These games always seem to be close between the Cardinals and the Warriors. All the way to the front. Off the post. Where is it? Someone from the bench wants to know the same thing. Where's the puck? We haven't found it yet. Bria Sawyer's looking for the puck. She doesn't know where it is. Ah, they found it. There it is. Ramstorff just trying to jam it in. Bria Sawyer obviously did a good job holding her post. It was wedged there between her pad and somewhere along the top of her leg. So I'd say great job protecting your post there, Bria. There's just that split second there that you just wonder, though, are they going to find the puck in the net, and what do they do at that point? Didn't have to cross that bridge, though. And here go the Warriors. Josie Kappas. Good stick by Ramstorff. Falls for Kappas. Cardinals are full strength. 45-second power play here with 8 to go. Can they do anything with this short time? Treats to Corinta. And the Warriors get a clear. 7:45 in regulation. 30 on an Alexandria power play. They lead with the game's only goal by 9th grader Lillian Dutton. Doherty circles the wagons. Ramstorff and Maris. Back with Ramstorff. Shot deflected wide. Porter from behind the net. Doherty and Ramstorff again. Big block shot. They try to help it out. Polkamp can't get it out. Maris on her backhand. Back to full strength. Macy Peterson to the bench, 7-10 in regulation. Back to 5-on-5. Ramstorff fires wide, catches the end boards. Maris puts it right on the tape of Dutton. Porter to 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 Porter. Porter will hold the zone. Good work there as we trickle under 7 to play. Up the right wing there for Polkamp. Doesn't connect with Peterson, and icing on BLF. So that penalty sequence, the 5-on-3 for the Warriors, and then to 4-on-4, and then a power play for Alex, all comes to nothing. And 6:37 remaining. We skate 5-on-5. Shots 31-19 in favor of the home squad. Big day for Hunter Sell now. Sawyer holds on to that one. Six and a half to go, and now of note, as we come down the stretch, Warriors have used their timeout. Maris to the line. Back to Maris. And she goes to Latimer. And that's beaten away by Sawyer. Maris picks it up. This is not a power play. And they score! Maris snaps it home through the screen. And the Cardinals lead by 2. Looked like a power play there for a moment. Good zone time for Alexandria, and Lauren Maris gets her 5th goal of the season. Cardinals lead by 2. Big goal there for Alexandria. Stretch their lead to 2. Warriors had a chance on an extended 5-on-3. Now they have 6 minutes to battle back into this one. That's knocked down out front. And now skated ahead by Ramstorff. Good stick by Johnson. Icing waved off as they say that was deflected. 5.5 remaining. Stolen behind the net. Peterson is tied up and skated away by Dutton, who can fly. Lillian Dutton backhand deflected off the outside of the cage. That's toward the front. A tie up there. Good pinch from Latimer. Save made there by Sawyer. Pulled out of the corner by Severson. Doherty knocked down. Doherty to the line. Moved across to Waldorf. That's through traffic and friendly fire there, as I think it caught Sydney Menk, 24. And covered there by Sawyer in the crease. 4:30 to play. A 2-goal lead for the Alexandria Cardinals. Big goal for Lauren Maris. She's in the face-off dot here. That hits a skate, spinning, shooting. Sawyer fights it off and gets the glove down on that one. Clean win by the Cardinals, played by Selnow. Ramstorff goes hard off the end wall, and now return to Ramstorff. Through the middle for Maris. Near side, controlled with the skate by Menk, and now it breaks loose here for Bailiff. Bailiff shot, and that's into the glove of Selnow. Now an offensive zone draw for Brainerd. Little Falls down by 2, need one quickly. Again, they already used their timeout, could make the call for the goaltender at some point. Latimer behind the net, good forecheck from Hagley. Hagley moves it up. Still loose, Hagley, tight angle, moves it around her defender. But sharp ankle couldn't do much with it. Covered by Selnow. Battle here at the half boards. Peterson knocked down, and power play coming here for Brainerd Little Falls. Peterson was trying to make a nice move inside. Got knocked down, 3:06 to go. Big chance for BLF. They do trail by 2, but 2 minutes to go, or a 2-minute power play with 3:06 to go will give them a chance to get one. Sawyer stays put for now. It's a 5-on-4 power play. And Maris clears it up the ice. It's her big goal that provided the insurance for the Cardinals. And Hagley lost a glove. Played up the ice though. Polkamp into the middle. Lays it off. Shot just wide. Maris, good work along the boards. And Ramstorff comes in and cleans it up and sends it down the ice. Settled by Polkamp. Pass finds Lucy Peterson. Peterson moves in. That's over the top. Catches the backside of the goal. Peterson settles it. 2:15 remaining. Peterson shot. Oh, and a shoulder save by Selnow, and fished out and cleared by Doherty. Halfway through the power play, 2:05 in the game. Sawyer turned it over at the side of the net. Ellingson had a chance, but the Warriors get away with it. Kappas gains the red line before dumping it in. Under 2 to play. Kappas hands off to Bailiff. Sawyer's out of her crease. That's toward the front. They kick out the right pad. Waiting for the call. Maris has it and will send it up the ice. 90 seconds remaining. 25 on the power play. Sawyer twists it behind her net. Turns it over for the Cardinals. Just wide there. It's Carinta who had the chance. 80 seconds. Power play expires in 10. Collision behind the play. Played to the open wing. Puck sits in front of the Cardinal bench. And they get the player back. Polkamp works around the defender. Polkamp to the front, drags, and it's turned away. Great stick there by the defender. Net is empty for Brainerd Little Falls. Shot, and another save by Selnow. 52 ticks to go. Warriors pull their goaltender. They have a 6-on-5 out there, but they need 2 goals in 52 seconds. Off the dot. That's off a stick. Where'd it go? Bounce. Settling. Macy Peterson here. 40 seconds. Good play by Polkamp. Peterson tried to find Hagley. Good hard play to the boards by Latimer. Sent down the ice, shot at the empty net, just wide. And that's an icing with 25 to go. Got to start the clock there. Get it tick down, tick, 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 tick. 25 to go. I can't confirm, being in-house. Still 6-on-5 for the Warriors. Hagley fans, and picked up here. It's Menk racing in alone to seal it for Alexandria. Cardinals lead 3-0 on the goal by Sydney Menk, which is her first of the season for the junior forward. And Alexandria leads 3-0. They want the puck. Yep. Must be a first career goal for Lank. Gets it on the open net. And it's 3-0 Cardinals. It would have been offside. Picked up by Maris. Goes right wing in the final 5. Jammed wide, the horn sounds, and that will do it. Alexandria gets the win here on Hockey Night in Minnesota, matinee afternoon edition from the Essentia Health Sports Center. It's a 3-0 final for the Cardinals over the Warriors. Alexandria with a win continues to extend their lead atop the Central Lakes Conference. They are unbeaten 5-0-1, 6-4-1 on the season. Warriors with the loss fall to 6-5-2. And again, after the earlier tie between these two this season, Cardinals come on the road and get a big win that will help them out a lot come section seeding time early in 2023 up in February. So that's going to do it for our Hockey Night in Minnesota coverage here from the Essentia Health Sports Center in Duluth. I'll go 3 stars of the game real quick. 35-26 shots on goal finish, so 35 saves and a shutout for Hunter Selnow. She'll get, we'll go first star for Hunter Selnow with the 35 save shutout. The game-winning goal, Lillian Dutton, her third of the season. She'll get second star. And third star, we'll give it to Sydney Menk for a first career goal for her on the empty net. Special shout-out as well to Maris, Lauren Maris, who got the goal. And a nice scene here at center ice. Both teams meeting at center ice. Coaches standing around. That's a cool scene. These girls, I'm sure, know each other. They've played all the way up through youth ranks and things like that. So this is a good way to leave it. I'll leave it at this. I'll leave you with the pictures for just a couple moments. But I'm Brandon Spratt for MNHockey.tv signing off from the Essentia Health Sports Center in Duluth. It finishes Alexandria 3 and Brainerd Little Falls 0. Our field trip and our triple header of Hockey Night in Minnesota games concludes here today. Have a great holiday week, everyone. And if you're still with us, check out our Inside the Bubble show. You can catch it on MNHockey.tv's YouTube and all of the same places that you're watching this game now. The Kare 11 app, Kare 11 Plus, if you have Roku, Fire TV, things like that. Kare 11 digital platforms and MNHockey.tv's YouTube page. You can catch our Inside the Bubble hockey highlight show, and this week's edition is going to be a special one with all the holiday tournament games, and we'll feature the highlights of this one as well. So Brandon Spratt signing off from the Essentia Health Sports Center. It finishes Alexandria 3, Brainerd Little Falls 0. I'm Brandon Spratt. Have a great rest of your holiday week, everyone. So long.